Hello everyone, so welcome for the next session. In today's session, we are going to animate the moon and we'll give some fractal values as well. So let's start. Okay, so let's select our moon first. Okay, so first select the moon and go to bump mapping because we are going to give some bump on this. This is looking like a very 2D kind of uh, object right now. So we'll click on bump mapping, and in front of bump mapping there's an option of checker box. Click on this checker box and click on file option. So it will give you a file option. Click on file 4 and which file you want to give, select the folder over here, and I'm going to select the moon texture itself for the bump mapping. So I'll click on open and see how our moon looks like now. So we'll go to bump 2D2. In this you can see bump depth is 1 right now. So you can give it as 0.4 and this is now good texture. Okay, so that's it. Now we are going to animate our moon. Before animating, we are going to make the path of our moon's orbit. So first we'll go to create, go to nerves primitive, and in this there is an option of circle. Click on circle and go to your channel box. In your channel box, in inputs, give the value radius as 300, sections as 16. So when you are creating a moon's orbit, make sure it is located at the center, little bit away from the center of the Earth's surface. So in the top view, let me bring it a little bit away from the Earth. Yep, that's it. So I have given the value -150 and then translate value -1756. Now because you all know that moon's orbit is not very much circular in shape, it is elliptical. So I'll press R and I'll slightly reduce the size from the x-axis. So scale x I can give 0.9, and because it is not straight, it is a little bit slanted. So in rotate x I can give the value 5. So this is how it will look like. So again I'll repeat the values. Translate x -150, translate z I have given -1756, rotate x 5, scale x 0.9, radius is 300, and sections I've given 16. Okay, now I'll press D on my keyboard. I'll press D and hold my D and bring the pivot to the center of the earth. Okay, I'm going to bring the pivot to the center of the earth with the help of D. D for Delhi. And then I will leave my D. Now the center point is at the center of your earth. Now I'll freeze this transformation. I'll go to Windows, click on modify and go to freeze transformation. So after this, we'll select our moon. This is our moon. We'll select the moon and then click on shift, hold your shift and select your moon's orbit. Go to animation on the top. Over here, there's an animation option. Click on animation and then go to constraint, motion path. Attached to motion path, there's an option box. Click on this option box and a window will pop up. In this, because you are attaching moon to the moon's orbit, so the time range will be start to end. The start time I have given 1 and end time is 540. So let's say in 540 frames, it will rotate the complete one circle around the earth. And front axis you can make x-axis and up axis is y and click on attach. So your Moon is attached to the moon's orbit. Now let's see how it animates. Let me zoom in a little bit to show you. This is how it animates, but after 540 frames it doesn't animate, and the path is also stuck there. So we are going to attach that as well. So first we'll select the moon. We'll go to Windows, Animation Editor, Graph Editor, and then select our graph, and then make it as a linear. Go to curves, post infinity, and cycle. So it will animate after 540 frames as well. Close this graph editor. Now if I'll see, even after 540 frames it is still animating. So that's done. Now we are going to select the moon's orbit. Let me rename it in the channel box. Moon orbit. Okay, now select moon's orbit and then hold your shift and select your Earth's orbit. Okay, I have holded my shift and select my old Earth orbit. Go to constraint again, motion path, attach to motion path, option box. Now in this, because we want the animation of this motion of this moon's orbit complete around the Earth's orbit, so the time range will be time slider, and the front axis will be Z and up axis is Y. Click on attach and done. And now if we rotate, we can see the moon is rotating and the moon's orbit is also following the path of the Earth. Okay, so one last thing, we have to animate it till the infinity. So select our moon's orbit, go to Windows, Animation Editor, Graph Editor. As you can see, it is constant after this. So select your graph editor, go to curves, post infinity, and click on cycle. So now your moon and the orbit of the moon is rotating along the Earth in a proper manner.